Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, we will be sharing the progress that Tim and our son have made on the renovations here in the 4th bedroom of our 1975 double-wide fixer-upper. And then later, I'll be giving Granny's room a nice, refreshing cleanup. It was a beautiful fall day here in the Virginia mountains, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. So if you're interested, then I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How's everyone doing today? I sure hope you're having a wonderful day. We're enjoying beautiful fall weather here in Central Virginia. The temps are cool and the leaves on the trees are finally starting to change color. We have lovely red, orange, and brown colors popping up on all the trees. Fall is finally here and I'm loving it. We're all doing great. At least now we are. Last week was a bit of a doozy. Granny gave us a scare, and she ended up in the hospital for a few days, but thank goodness she's made a full recovery. She's now spending a couple of weeks in rehab where they will help her work on strength building. She's doing so good, and we can't wait till she gets to come back home. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to film a video for y'all last week. We were so busy with Granny that we really didn't get a chance to do any work around the mobile home, so there really wasn't anything to film, but we're back at it this week. Tim and our middle son have been spending any free time that they have working on the sheetrock in the 4th bedroom. They've been mudding and sanding and mudding some more. Tim thinks he's just about finished with the mudding process. After he finishes sanding today, he may need to touch up the corners a bit with one more coat of mud, and then we should be ready to move on to the next step, which is painting. There are just 2 walls to paint. They will be installing wood slats on the other 2 walls. I'm getting excited, y'all. We're hoping our son will be able to move into his new room sometime before Christmas, if all goes according to plan. Tim and our son have finished the walls, and now Tim is just working on sanding the corners and edges around the ceiling. We were hoping this would be the last and final sanding, but there are still a few spots that need to be touched up with mud. We're hoping that by this coming weekend, we'll be ready to paint. We'll start with the ceiling, and then we'll paint the 2 walls. Next, Tim and our son will install the wood slats on the other 2 walls. After that, we will install the door and the flooring. I tell you what, there's still a lot of work left to do, but if we all work hard, then I think we can meet our goal of moving our son into his new room by Christmas. While Tim was sanding, he noticed a few spots that would need to be touched up with more mud, so once he's finished vacuuming, he will put on the final coat. My fingers were crossed that we'd be done at this point and we'd be able to move on to painting, but we don't want to rush the sheetrock job, that's for sure. It really does feel like we're making great progress here in our middle son's bedroom. I know he's definitely ready to get moved in, that's for sure. It will be such a good feeling knowing that Granny and all three of our sons will have beautifully renovated rooms to relax in while we continue the renovations in the rest of the mobile home. Once we finish with our son's room, we plan to begin work on Granny's bathroom. Okay, so Tim is finished inside the bedroom. He's now working on the living room side of the wall that he built. Again, he's just working on the corners as he's already finished the wall part. Once he sands and puts a second coat of mud on the corner of the wall, then we will be finished with this part of the renovation process. He'll let the mud dry overnight, and then he'll do one more final sanding tomorrow. And hopefully by this weekend, our son will be able to paint his new room. Well, here we are in Granny's room. I haven't gotten a chance to clean in here real good in a couple of weeks, and since Granny will be in rehab for a couple of weeks, I thought I'd take this chance to sweep, mop, and dust her bedroom. I also want to hang a couple of pictures on the wall and maybe even add a few fall decorations so that her room will be nice and festive for when she gets back home. The first thing that I did was fill her diffuser with some essential oils for fall. Today I'm using Autumn Breeze by Plant Therapy. It's part of their Fall Festival Essential Oil Blend. According to Plant Therapy, these oils will transform your space into a world of autumn magic, warmth, and relaxation, which reminds me of fall here in the Virginia mountains. I love this bedroom. Tim did an awesome job renovating it. It's completely unrecognizable from when we first bought the place. This room was a complete wreck, but now it's a lovely, comfortable bedroom for Granny. She really appreciates all the work that Tim did so that she'd have a beautiful room to live in. Well, once I finish cleaning the windows, then I need to sweep and mop the floor. Later, I have some pictures that I want to hang on the wall. They're actually Granny's pictures. We got them out of her storage unit to hang on the walls so that she might have some familiar comforts from her home back in North Carolina. Alright, well let's hang some pictures for Granny. These pictures have been in storage for going on 3 years now, so they need a good cleaning before I can hang them up on the wall. One reminds me of a Thomas Kincaid painting. It's of a cottage sitting in a beautiful garden. The other one is a limited print of Mount Vernon. I think she'll be happily surprised when she gets back home and sees her pictures hanging up on the wall. Well, we're almost finished here in Granny's room. Once we finish hanging the pictures on the wall, then I want to add a few fall touches to the room. Somebody sent me some handmade fabric pumpkins, and I thought they'd look cute here in this room. But first, I need to mop the floor. Well, y'all, I guess that's about it for another video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I think Granny's going to be pleasantly surprised with the changes we've made in her room, and I'm really happy with the progress we're making in our middle son's room. Well, all right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let you go for now. I can't wait to talk to you again real soon. Have a great week. Bye, y'all.